welcome on back to Baseless Claims, our casual conversational comedy podcast. My name is Tay, this dude's friends are dead.
My name is Tori. I'm back, baby Thompson.
My name is Tyler. I'm the birthday boy.
Birthday boy! Tyler. Happy birthday, Tyler. What's your birthday wish?
My birthday wish is to come up with something way cooler for birthday parties. Because, let's be real, magician, outdated. No one wants a freak walking around your house.
I had that last year. Don't want that again.
A jumpy castle. Sure, it's fun, but you can't do it every single year.
Yeah.
If you're a childless adult, people are going to put you on a list.
Exactly. They think I'm trying to lure people into the bouncy house when I am simply saying I have a bouncy house just so that the neighborhood kids feel bad that they don't also have a bouncy house.
Sure.
I'm putting up signs that say bouncy house this way just so the security guard that I hired can push the children aside and be like, no, it's not for you. You can watch this man enjoy himself in the bouncy house and do all of his fun little flips and tricks. You have to sit outside and watch.
And then you're just like, thanks, Francisco. Thank you.
I had one of those inflatable, gladiatorial combat ones at my graduation party. That was really fun.
With the rolly log and the big Q-tips that you hit each other with?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's pretty dope, actually.
Tate is the 1%.
It was so fucking fun. And then after everyone went home and it was 10 p.m. and it was still all blown up, we laid on it and looked at the stars. It was so tight. So tight.
That sounds cool.
Mm-hmm. That does sound cool, but I'm really jealous that you got one of those. Did someone think of that idea? Who thinks of that for a graduation party?
I made a joke about it to my parents and they took it literally.
Oh, that's why you got that.
Mm-hmm. Because my parents are still together. No. Parents.
You know what I had at my graduation party? Some pulled pork and a keg of root beer. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think I also had pulled pork.
Everyone
had pulled pork.
Everyone has it. It's an easy thing. Regardless, we need new genres of birthday parties because the clown, no one wants that. The magician, they're a freak. The bouncy house, it's been done before. We need new birthday ideas. Kids are getting sick of the genres we have. We need this is a plumber that comes to your house. He'll fix all of your shit. Actually, that's what you want for your birthday. He'll clean out everything. It's a good deal.
Are you thinking about an archetype of performer at a birthday party or just a birthday party theme in general?
Just in general, something you can have for your birthday party.
So the kids yearn for Fortnite, so why don't we just make a battle royale birthday party?
You vote and get rid of the least popular kids out of your birthday party.
Vote. Yeah, I'll vote with my Glock, bitch.
Yeah.
Well, that's just my polite way of saying it.
The bullet is my ballot and your skull is the box, dude.
That's what I call Dominion.
You don't end up with a lot of friends at the end of your birthday party, though. You're kind of then on your own at the end of your birthday party.
Oh, they weren't my friends to begin with. I hired them.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Ninja's coming to my birthday party. Everyone dies.
Starting with him. And I do like Tyler's idea of adult birthdays, though, because kids get all the shit, all right? I am sick. Look, kids scream, and I hate them for it. So I don't want anything to do with that. But having one day where it's no, you can have a package where some carpenter's going to come and fix all the little things about your house that are bothering you. Ooh. That's a pretty good deal. You could do that for it's $150 and it's an all you can fix for the day kind of thing. That's pretty good.
You got 3 hours to show him all the bunk ass shit in your house. Hey man, I got a weird the part of the trim on the wood is just coming off right over here. Can you just kind of get to that? That would be really helpful.
Hey, this has been really bothering me. When I flip this light switch, it's backwards. So when it's up, it's off. Can you fix that? Because that's honestly, I want to kill people every day because of that.
Oh, and also this other light switch, I'm not sure what it powers. I've done every outlet in the room. There's no lights that turn on with it. So can you tell me what it's for?
That's a good one. Or you could even do the same thing with doctors. Hey, I got this bum ass elbow. Can you fix it?
Oh, that would be a good one. Adult birthdays, you just get a free for all at the doctor. Okay, I need so many shots. I am actually 5 years overdue for my tetanus shot. I really need to get that.
You should do that.
Yeah, I'm halfway through a tetanus dose. Like, they last 10 years. I can tell you when the last one I got was. It's because it was the day the Olympics started in 2008.
Oh, my God.
That's the last time I got a tetanus shot.
Last time I got one was the last time public school required me to get a physical.
Bruh.
I really need a tetanus shot. I live in an old
Yes,
house.
you
I could
do.
die at any moment.
Dude, I've been in your house. I'm worried I'd step on a rusty nail every so often in your yard. Like, you need to get a tetanus shot.
Okay, look, I can say that about my house. You can't. You're making it sound like I live in like a pit, okay?
You're kind of being an
let's ease
asshole,
up here.
Tay.
You don't live in a
Tay,
pit.
that's
You
kind
live
of
in a beautiful home.
Oh,
Tay.
there's
It's
rusty nails
unpredictable.
everywhere.
No,
What's
I'm
wrong
not saying
with you,
they're
Tay?
everywhere.
Why would you
I'm
say
saying
that?
that you could come across one because of where in the yard it could be.
Think about what you say before you say it, Tay. So
Sometimes you
disrespectful.
can hurt people's feelings, Tay. I think you should really analyze that about yourself.
Okay, so sorry, Tyler. Back to your shithole house.
Yeah. place fucking sucks. Like, has anyone ever actually rented like a horse for their birthday? Like, is that like an
Yeah.
actual thing, or is that only in like media?
Well, yes, but I think when you say rent a horse, you're thinking like rent a car. Like, you're gonna show up at Avis and you're gonna be like, "Do you want the Clydesdale?" It's an extended charge for that. But no, you go to a horse farm and you can ride them. That's acceptable.
Horse insurance is a new phrase that I have to think about now, and that's very funny.
Hoofy's rent a horse. I'm gonna start that business.
Do it.
You could do a rent a horse business. See, I always thought of it as like the pony in the backyard, you know? Like that's what I've
Is that a
seen in like
euphemism?
Yeah,
it sounds like one,
Also,
honestly.
band name I called it Pony in the Backyard.
that's a fucking damn it.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm mad about it.
Fucking got him.
Like what if you could do that as like an adult? You like get a horse rental, like a pony. There's like a pony that like everyone, whoa, he's got a pony at his birthday party.
Isn't that just a mechanical bull?
I don't want to have to go to Cowboy Jack's though for a birthday party.
No.
That
You
sounds
can
like
rent
it
one.
sucks.
You can rent one, I'm sure.
Not one I trust. Not one I
Single
trust.
one. No, not even a little bit.
If it moves, if it's mobile, I don't want to ride it. Sorry.
It's like roller coasters at like fairgrounds. Like
Yeah.
it's just they like you can see the rust on them and you're like, ugh, is this like
Is
legal?
this like Tyler's house right now? Good God. You'll be like on the carousel and you'll see a fucking bolt fall out and they're like, I pray to God that wasn't a load bearing bolt.
You know what would be cool is like an aquatic themed birthday party. Like a whole, like if you had like a diving tank, you know, like sea life. Like imagine if you could
Yeah.
bring like sea life to your house for a birthday
Sure.
party.
Yeah. So a big aquarium that you
Big
can maybe
aquarium.
has like
You can dive
maybe
in.
has like an arch. Okay. Well, you can't do that at Sea Life. You can't go to Sea Life or Sea World and like just dive in.
Sure you can. You can do it once.
I'd like to be able to. That would make it way better. If there was a higher price, like point, and I could like pay that to get a scuba suit and go fishing, like not fishing, to go like
sorry,
swimming.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna dive in and fucking hunt the shark.
Hold on one second. Hey, which one did you say is the most near extinction? Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I want that one.
I want that one.
Tyler, what the fuck is stuffed on your wall? Yeah, that's a coelacanth. I killed that with my bare hands
One of the last ones.
for my 28th birthday.
And I felt no fucking regret whatsoever. I've never felt more alive.
I want to picture you walking up to the merch stand at fucking SeaWorld or Sea Life and just throwing down the carcass of that thing and being like, all right, so who cooks this up for me then? Are you just going to bring it to our table or?
You know how you guys used to really mistreat the whales? It's my birthday. Can you do that again for like a private audience? Like, can I get that?
I'd like to.
I'd
like to pay you to mistreat this whale.
I'd really like it if you would mistreat the whales how you used to before like Blackfish came out. Like
You're gonna get a big tip depending on how poorly you treat this whale.
I'm like, I do the thing where I like set the money down, like the like full tip amount, and then if the more mistakes they make, I'm like pulling money away. Like
They hold back on a whip and you just pull a 5 away.
No, not hard enough.
The dolphin does like a really cool trick. They like throw a fish at it, and Tyler takes like a 10 away.
I don't want it to be rewarded. Okay?
Its reward is my applause.
That's all it should want for. I like, there's so many things where it's just like, oh, what do you want to do for your birthday? And it's like, everything's been done under the sun. I want new birthday parties. I want new experiences that can be bought, you know? Like, what is a birthday theme?
Well,
because I can't decide for myself, you know?
if you've done everything under the sun, why don't you go over the sun?
Yeah, do you ever think about that, dipshit?
I
Do you ever think about going over the sun, Tyler?
No, I mean, I meant like space flight, but okay.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to have to get into a flying machine with a billionaire. You know what happens to boys that look as good as I do when they get in a plane with a billionaire? Nothing good.
Tyler.
Nothing good.
Tyler.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm not going to live in a world where we can't make fun of pedophilic billionaires.
No, I know. I'm saying that I'm just disappointed that that's where we're at.
None of us like it.
Tyler didn't do it. He just knows that he would definitely be the entry point.
They would love a good-looking boy like me.
Oh, my God.
God. I don't have a single wrinkle for being near 30.
Weird flex, but okay.
Well, no, he can't flex because then he'll get wrinkles.
Exactly.
I think the wrinkly part of you is the only part they want.
Oh. I don't want to have to get in their like space machines. Like I'm just not. I don't trust them. I don't trust them to bring me to space.
If you're going on like a 7-year mission with Jeff Bezos, it's going to be pretty weird seeing his like wild eyes stare at you the entire time. Just his bald ass head for entire days of flight. Yeah.
Especially right when you wake up. That's when it's the most unsettling. Because it's like, how long have you been there, dude?
I would really need that like Chris Pratt, Jennifer Lawrence movie style treatment where we just like get in our pods and we sleep the entire way there because like I can't imagine there's a lot I could talk about with Jeff Bezos. Like there's no common through lines with us.
No,
Look,
not at all.
That movie is super problematic because of how he does it, but also I fucking get it.
Yeah, you'd be so lonely. You'd be so lonely.
Yeah. And especially if you're with Jeff Bezos, you'd be like, okay, they will understand why I'm sacrificing them. It's totally understandable.
I need another person. Because then it's 2 against 1. We can overpower
And you don't know
Jeff.
anyone on the flight. You open it up and it's a total like crypto Elon bro.
Oh, oh no. That would be worse.
Yeah, honestly, being trapped in a spaceship with one of the weird fans of either of those two men is worse than being trapped with the 2 men.
Yes, I completely agree. Because, like, at least with, like, Bezos or Musk, like, themselves, you have a hatred for them that's, like, justified and everything. But with the tech bro and everything, it's like, you're just into the wrong stuff, dude. Like, I'm sure you're a great guy outside of your interests like this, but fuck, man. Like, come on.
What do you want me to do here? None of us can invest. We don't have internet connection. We're in the depths of space right now. What do you want? What are you talking about? I need to be planning for my crypto future. We can't do shit. We're on our way to another planet, bro. It's over.
And this spaceship was built with American money.
But dude, it makes so much sense. Just invest now, and then when we go into cryo sleep, 5 months later, when we wake up, your money will have doubled in that time without you doing anything.
Who accepts your funny coin? Who accepts the funny coin? Who can you pay for the funny coin?
Elon's working on Tesla
actually-
to be paid with Dogecoin. So yeah, this sucks. Can we talk about something else?
Tyler, would you consider bringing back the LAN party for your birthday?
Oh, fuck yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. But not like bringing your big tower over or your fancy RGB shit. No, bring like 4 classic Xboxes over, link those bitches together, 4 flat screen TVs. Let's fucking go, dude. Halo 3 all fucking night.
That I could see myself doing. However, I'm getting up there in years with this latest birthday. So it's like I don't really want to stay up all night and have a LAN part. Like I'm kind of like, it's like 11. I'm pretty tired. I want to go to bed.
I have a great birthday for you then. You can wake up whenever you want with no alarm. Breakfast will be provided for you. You do not have to make it yourself. All day long, you don't have any obligations. Dinner will be provided for you. You can go to bed as early as you'd like.
That's perfect.
No one
That's
interrupts
ideal.
you.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were just gonna be like, Tyler, I have the perfect birthday for you. Go to bed. It was just like it.
No, actually, could I hire like at like Nickelodeon Universe, they got like the people in like the Patrick Star costume like walking around. Yeah, the mascots. Can I hire them to fight each other? Maybe.
Ooh, that's pretty good. I like that. Set up like a little tournament bracket.
Yeah, can I
do March Madness with your birthday guests?
Yeah, they have to fight. I want to hire all of the Nickelodeon characters to fight each other, all the mascots, to get in one big fight, and I want to see who wins. And they have to do it for my enjoyment. I'm going to be like Game of Thrones style, like the king, looking down on them, when they have someone on the fucking ropes, and I'm just finish him.
So in this Mike Tysoning who had the dog fighting? What was that guy's name?
Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Okay, so you're Michael Vicking the Nickelodeon universe.
Mm-hmm.
Who
or
do
just
you
any
think
mascot
is going to win? Do you got a prize hog, a pure breed that you think's going to go all the way?
In terms of I'm including all mascots. Any mascot you've ever seen the availability to take a picture with, they're fair game.
And that's across outside of the
Nickelodeon universe. Yeah.
Okay.
What's a mascot you've taken a picture with? Think about it that way. Because I've got a lot of pictures with the Twins, the Minnesota Twins bear. It's weird how he was around so much now that I'm thinking about it.
I don't know if I have any photos with mascots.
You probably don't. Very few people actually do.
Tori's
that.
hated furries from a very young age.
Yeah.
He's always been freaked out by those suits.
I feel like it also depends on we have to set the baseline of just an average Joe is inside this mascot costume.
Yeah.
Because if you look at some of the major,
but it's the character that gives them the power, the psychological
if you look at some
boost.
of these major league mascot puppeteers, they're really fucking into it, right? But Joe Schmo is not going to be able to do all that crazy fucking weird shit. So what you're looking for in a costume here is power, mobility, and sex appeal.
I'm going Big Bird. I'm going Big Bird for the raw size of that boy.
That is
just the girth,
big lad.
Who's going to be able to take down Big Bird? Not a lot.
There's a lot of protection, especially in the fupa area. Very pear-shaped creature, but
not a lot of people taking him down.
No,
I think. But by that metric, wouldn't Jeffrey the giraffe from Toys R Us also be a really big man in that fight?
Too top heavy, you can just knock that neck over and then
all
boom,
of Big
done.
Bird's center of mass is a bit lower to the ground.
It's like a literal sumo wrestler. You can't really knock him over.
And that neck's gonna do a full bend.
Not me Googling mascots.
Yeah, I also can't think of any. My brain's just I don't know, the Burger King, but he's dying immediately.
The Burger King is my wild card pick because he's rambunctious. He's just a little bit silly and goofy. Who knows what he's going to do?
He's stealthy because we know this from the canon, which is the commercials for television, where he does consistently break and enter into people's homes.
He does tiptoe around, and there is a video game where you tiptoe around as the Burger King.
Okay, but you guys have seen the Flyers mascot, right?
Oh, yeah. Gritty. Are you talking Gritty?
Yeah, Gritty is fucking coked out
Gritty's
of his goddamn
insane.
mind all the time. So I think just based on raw energy alone, I think Gritty has it. But I don't know how he would factor in against Big Bird's tankiness
the fighting discipline of Big Bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the years of training that Big Bird has undergone on Sesame Street. You know, the hard streets of Sesame Street. Where gang violence runs amok. It's hard living there.
What about one of the football teams like the Raiders or something where it's like, that's a dude with swords?
True. That is just a guy with like weapons. But I mean, like, how good is a guy with weapons against fucking Big Bird? Big Bird's got, again, that tanky ability and like mobility to boot. Like, I think Big Bird is just the answer.
Tyler's nodding as though like, exactly, yes, 100%, exactly. Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
no,
You're so
not
right.
exactly. It's a man with swords versus a bird. You don't think that man eat bird, man see in sky and say, yum, get in me, so we kill.
Yeah, but what's
You don't
the
think we
biggest,
could do that, mascots?
What's the biggest bird that we eat regularly? A fucking turkey? Yeah, Big Bird's bigger than an ostrich, Jude. Dude. Why did I say that? My mouth didn't
I don't wanna
fully
know.
form that. Yeah.
Look, we already established that Big Bird, the streets of Sesame Street are riddled with gang violence. You have to imagine Big Bird's got a little bulletproof kind of action going
Yeah,
on
of course.
in that mascot suit for drive-bys.
Okay. So we're making things up now. I bet you're saying
do
is
you
there
mean?
the
No,
armored
that's-
fupa of the Big Bird.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's canon.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
I sound stupid. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have
Correct.
said that.
Tori, we can drop it if
Clearly,
you
a
want.
man with swords couldn't kill Big Bird.
Tori,
Yeah.
look, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about now, okay? We're done
Because
upsetting
are you telling me that the Raiders mascot has real weaponry and it's not just prop weaponry?
Wow, I've never been so thoroughly roasted. I'm so sorry to
You
the
just
rest
got
of this.
owned.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
fucking destroyed, dude.
So sorry. So I want to know what to do when someone wants to talk to you on a flight. Like the person next to you
Oh,
looks
God.
over and they're like, you know, as if people are still boarding, they look over and start conversation and they want to know where you're from, where you're going, where you're coming from, what you're going to do, all that kind of stuff. And then as the plane is like taking off and you're kind of like, okay, is it rude to like put my headphones on? They keep going as they're like, no, we'll do this all flight. How do you do? Because it was a very, very nice gentleman. But what do you do?
I feel like flight there, I'm a little bit more open to that and I'll be a little bit more polite. Flight back, do not fucking talk to me.
It was
trying
the
to
flight
get home,
back,
man.
if that helps. And
Oh,
if it
yeah.
helps, it was the second leg after the layover of the flight back.
Oh God, do
So
not
I was
talk to
tired.
me at all.
Yeah.
Okay, how you solve this situation, Tori? It's a bit what's
Uncouth?
the word? Not uncouth, uncommon, I guess is the word I would use. But you have
Unbecoming
to
of a
take-
man of your stature.
Yes, you have to take your headphones to the bathroom with you around your neck. So that as you're on your way back through the aisle, you can throw them on before you even sit down.
The issue is that I wouldn't ever go to the bathroom on a plane because the toilet can suck you straight out
That's not
and spit you
up.
up. It shoot you into a
I
field
see,
over.
Tori.
It
I feel the same way. Why
Tori,
can't
it
you be
doesn't-
on board with me
guys.
that the water when you flush the toilet goes straight back into the shower as
Because
well? Why can't you be?
That's stupid. That's stupid. Everybody knows that
but
plane
falling
toilets
out of the
suck
plane
you into
isn't
field.
No, guys. Like,
Okay, so when you flush the plane toilet, you imagine that in the sky a hatch just opens and it dumps liquid shit over Kansas where you're flying over.
I used to
Yeah.
also think that when I was younger.
That's
Like,
why
we're-
Arkansas sucks ass. That's why they call it a flyover state. Everyone takes a flyover so they can dump their loads.
So now I just need to know, are the like the pilots are holding it until they fly over Arkansas and then they dump it, right? It's not just every
course.
time. It's not just every flush goes straight out the plane.
No, yeah, no. They have a button. That
You
says
would never
drop.
do it to a real state like Florida or something, you know? Like you'd never do it to a real place. Like California, Nevada's a real place. Like fucking Iowa, fucking Kansas, Arkansas,
Sorry, Nebraska. Did you even notice? Looks the same from up here.
South
Just
Dakota.
fertilize your fields for you. Congratulations.
You're welcome. There was nothing there anyway. We built a fucking monument, actually. If it falls in a specific pattern, you know, if it's got a cool, like, splat pattern, bada bam. That's the most culture South Dakota has, okay? It's art.
It's true, though.
Yeah, so not going to the bathroom then, what do I do?
Fuck you, South Dakota. Sorry, I just needed to get that out.
No, that's
It's all right.
okay.
We were all thinking it.
This is your time to have a platform. You can say your position's here and people have to listen to it.
And you know what? I feel good that we're using our platform to really get this word out there. Fuck South Dakota.
South Dakota sucks shit, okay?
South
If you're
Dakota-
from South Dakota, fix it, or I don't care what happens to you then.
Yeah, South Dakota is the worst, and anyone from there should probably seek medical attention.
I honestly, real answer, okay, I'm going to put my headphones on. It was nice talking to you, but that's not funny. However, good
My
answer then.
podcast.
Good answer. Do you want to share the headphones with me, sir? Would you like to listen to something with me?
Ugh.
Get on over here, Richard. I'd like to show you something.
I'd like to show you something, Richard. Here, maybe we can put our headphones on together. Nobody's going to take that offer. Nobody,
No.
because no one wants
Especially
your
because
ear gunk.
they're over-ear headphones. They weren't earbuds. So, like, I'm going to have to flip this thing around and be like, hey, get over here, Richard. Have you ever heard Cigar Roast before? I think you're really going to like them. They're a bit left to center.
I do this show called Baseless Claims with two buddies of mine. You wanna listen with me to the newest episode?
This is when we talked about Kumail Nanjiani not being able to eat carbohydrates.
It was so good. It was so
It's
good.
one of my favorite bits. Listen
You
to
know
it, and then I'll
Kumail
stare at 'em both.
Nanjiani?
You know
how he's
Kumail.
buff now? You know that he wasn't buff before, but he's buff now. That's kind of
That's because he has a
kind of
carbohydrate
the
retardant mouth.
thing. He just doesn't like it's fun.
Doesn't eat them.
Yeah. Parlez-vous français? Maybe pretend you don't speak the language.
That'd be
Switch
a-
languages mid-conversation, though.
No,
that'd be
but
a
you got to
tough go.
start with it.
I didn't know who I was going to be sitting by. He sat down, and me and Mackenzie were already talking. Like,
You always got to assume the person that will sit next to you on the plane is the worst person you've ever met in your entire life. And not in a way that they're a bad person. They're just way too nice.
you got to pretend you got to project an evil, big, bad energy onto them so that you can be an asshole to them and it's okay. You can just be like, nope, sorry, putting these headphones on. I'm going to watch everything everywhere all at once, all right?
Okay, Tori. You're the person. I'm sitting down in my seat. You're gonna start a conversation with me.
Hold on, can we really set the scene?
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Delta flight. This is a routine flight to Dallas, Texas from MSP. The weather's looking pretty nice out there, and we should be able to taxi out in about 15 minutes. So if you could please fasten your seatbelt.
Why did I have to check my
If you
bag?
could please fasten your seatbelt and get ready for takeoff, we'll be out of here shortly.
How you doing? I'm Tori. Nice to meet you. You fly much?
Yes, hello, sir. We haven't taken off yet, but how can I
This
help
man called me a slur.
Whoa.
I want him removed. I want him removed from this flight immediately. No refund.
I ain't gonna be told what to do from some honky.
Are you hearing this? Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Yes, I will take the crackers. Thank you.
They're not complimentary.
They're not called that anymore for cultural sensitivity issues. We don't call the in-flight snacks crackers anymore.
They're called Little Bread now. You're like, do you have any,
flatbreads.
excuse me, do you have any macaroni and cheese? Okay, I'll take the crackers then. Or the Biscoff cookies, please.
Slur.
So we'll have to ask you to please leave that language at the door when you get on this Delta flight.
You can say it anywhere in the airport, but when you walk through this door, this is a safe space now.
This is the
But
flight
have
marshal.
at it.
This is the flight marshal, sir. I'm going to need you to get your things and get off the aircraft here.
execute him right this instant. He's too
got it.
dangerous to be kept alive.
You got it, sir.
Hold on.
He's got a gun!
Pew, 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 pew. No. I'm willing to get off this airplane, but only if I can do it while it's still in the air.
I would actually, I'd let
That would
someone
be pretty
do that.
tight,
That'd be pretty rad.
Go ahead, my
If
guy.
someone parachuted out of,
Who said anything about a parachute?
I'm very sad.
we do have, speaking of that thing you just said, we do have a question here from Subpar Sanity.
Ooh,
Pretty-
good
pretty
username.
Good name.
Pretty good name. Who asks, who's a sociopath or psychopath out of all of us and why?
Tyler, have you listened to our show?
I don't believe
Do they
it's
have
me.
to be both? Could I,
Let's
like, I
maybe
think-
let's maybe entertain the possibility that it could be someone else. I think that would be fun if we entertain the possibility.
So you're saying that my whole personality on the show has been a facade, and I'm actually a sinister person underneath all of this. And I've
yeah,
been
why
hiding
else
the
would you
fact-
project being
whoa,
nice
whoa,
so
whoa.
much?
Psychopathy and sociopathy don't necessarily mean that you're an evil person.
Oh yeah, I know.
You didn't say it like you knew.
You
Okay.
didn't say it like that, which makes me think you might be a psychopath.
So
Yeah,
No,
to
it's
just
fine.
say something like that and feel nothing. That seems
Yeah.
like something a psychopath would do,
you
right?
feel okay
guys?
just sort
right,
of grouping
everyone?
together like that? That feels good to you?
I haven't felt genuine emotion since like 2016, dude.
That sounds a lot like a psychopath. That
yeah.
sounds like
No,
something-
come on.
That sounds like something a
I
psychopath
don't
would say.
constantly overanalyze how I'm projecting myself to others to make it seem like I actually care more than my body is telling me that I do. It's not a thing I do. I don't sit back and think maybe I should show the correct emotion here because if I don't, people will look at me weird. I don't think that. That's weird.
Okay, but to be fair, everyone for a little bit knows what it's like to like suffer from psychopathy if someone is watching them open a gift that they just handed them. Because no matter what, you have to fake that emotion. You don't feel it because you're so worried about them looking at you.
You're never going to be that
True.
excited for a gift. It's just never going to happen.
It could be a fantastic gift. There's a certain level of what you will actually do, especially if you're being watched.
I'm not gonna like, oh, yippee, and like jump and like click my heels together and be like, jolly good gift, yeah?
Papa, this is the best mixtape I've ever received. Oh,
This is so fancy. I love it. No, I'm never going to do that. It's not going to happen. It could be the best fucking gift in the world. And I'm going to be like, oh, thanks. That's awesome. That's
oh, wow, car. That's pretty cool. Thanks.
Oh, whoa,
thanks.
cool.
Whoa.
Is that a Mercedes E-Class? That's crazy. Thanks.
Whoa. Sick, dude.
Awesome.
Whoa, a tattoo of me. I like it.
Whoa, you hired someone to abuse a whale directly in front of my eyes. That's pretty cool.
No, come on.
Awesome.
You'd feel genuine emotion for that. I know you.
Yeah, I'd be like, whoa, you got the people who abused the whales from SeaWorld?
You got that guy?
Can I get your autograph?
For my birthday? This is the best.
Hank the Whale Herder. I'm such a big fan. Please sign my wetsuit.
I follow you on Instagram.
I cut this tail off of an endangered whale species. Could you sign it for me, please? I love you.
I've been keeping it in my freezer so it doesn't decay just for this moment.
No, it wasn't already dead. No, of course not.
No, I killed it.
You're my hero, Hank the Whale Herder. I love you so much.
The title of Whale Herder is so
Dude, hold on. I need to know if this is only me. Tyler, when you're picturing in your mind's eye what Hank the Whale Herder looks like, who does it look like? Who's the closest analog?
You know the actor who plays Mr. Krabs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy. That's who I'm thinking of, Hank the
All right.
Whale Herder.
Because my mind pictured to a T Matthew McConaughey. All right.
Well,
Yeah, no,
look
that
at this little
tracks.
fish we got here. Be a darn shame if weren't able to perform next show. Maybe something happened to your little fin here, and he like clips it. Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Maybe I dumped a little bit too much chlorine in this water. Struggling to breathe here, aren't you?
Oh, it seems I ran out of fish.
Well, I'm sure we'll get another shipment in a couple weeks. I'll see you then. I feel like I feel like Matthew McConaughey might take legal action against us.
That one's pretty bad.
If we continue to imply that he hurts whales for fun.
He's going to sue us for whale libel.
We all know I'm friend of the fish, okay?
I like to kiss him.
I think Tori could be a psychopath because he was just talking about how he wanted to hurt a random man who just wanted to have a nice, simple conversation with him on a plane. Does that sound like something a well-adjusted person would do? I don't think so.
Unlikely.
I mean, I didn't say I was well-adjusted, but I don't know if I'm like a sociopath.
Can someone describe the difference between sociopath and psychopath for me really quick? I kind of use them interchangeably, and that is probably very bad.
Fuck if I know. I'm Baseless Claims. Psychopath means you're like a step away from being a serial killer. Sociopath means you're already there. I'm gonna
Sociopath
say.
is two
I
steps.
thought it was the other way. I thought it was psychopath. Psychopath is like the ones who are likely to be serial killers, and then sociopath are the ones who are like really mean and rude, but they're really smart, and they just don't understand social cues.
I was thinking sociopath is maybe like a kid that hurts animals. Like how Matthew McConaughey used to do when he was a child. He had a pet fish.
Yeah, he had a goldfish and he just picked it up in his big old mitt and squished it.
You just reminded me. There was a kid in high school that I knew. We were sitting at like an outdoor event, and they had like centerpieces on all the tables of a little goldfish bowl with a goldfish in it. And he looked at us and went like completely dead ass. Went, "You want me to eat that?" And we went, "No, don't eat that."
No,
And he grabbed it
wanted
out of
to
there
eat
with
it.
his bare hands and swallowed it whole. And he's like, "Wasn't that sick?" And we're like, "Dude,
what
no,
the fuck?
that sucked. What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm so cool." And
Okay,
then walked
that
away.
person's a psychopath. That's a psychopath.
That's a psychopath. Like doesn't know how to fit in and is like, oh, if I do this, that will make me fit in. It's like a
Oh, yeah,
a
you're
test
right.
of I don't know.
It's a test of
Masculinity?
camaraderie,
I don't know.
companionship. This is what my friends will be. My potential friends will be into. Is if I eat alive things.
That's something
They'll be
that every
really into
boy
it.
goes through. All the boys get together and they do goldfish shots.
Now, a goldfish shot, if not including a real goldfish, sounds kind of
it
fun.
does.
No, it does,
No,
and it's also one of
it's
those drinks where you light the water on fire first.
Yeah, it's not alcohol. It is water that is near a fracking site, and then you put a fish in it and you light it on fire, and then you take it down. Yeah, and you do have to chew the fish.
Chew it. Ew.
It's where you relocate fish that were healthy into a spot where there was a big oil spill, and you just kind of like dump them into that new area.
Yeah.
Have fun swimming through this thick water. All these aquatic related
Thick
crimes
water?
that Matthew McConaughey is just like doing in the middle of the night. Like he's like sneaking around. Like his agent calls him. It's 2 a.m. He's like, "Fuck, you guys stay here, okay? I'll take this call." "Yeah, hello, Laurel." "Yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. What are you doing?" You hear like an otter, like, oh, that's nothing. I'm just
You
watching.
hear the distinct call of a blue whale.
No, I'm just practicing for a new role. Might be playing someone. They're rebooting that movie with Ashton Kutcher where he was like a diver and saved some people. Yeah, I'm working on that right now.
I'm gonna play the villain in Blackfish 2.
That was a documentary, Matthew. I know.
It's a bold new direction for the franchise.
It's only a matter of time before they catch me.
Speaking of judging people that we have no idea what their private lives are like, welcome
Sure.
to Craigslist Missed Connections, the part of the internet
please.
where you throw a Hail Mary attempt into the dark corner of the internet, hoping to find the love of your life. Are you boys ready?
So right.
I've never been more ready.
All right, this first one is titled, "How Are You Holding Up?" It's been a while since the comment days. Life isn't as entertaining, I'm guessing.
Oof.
What does this mean? Can you guys help me decipher what
Was
this
there
means?
ever a comment section on Craigslist?
Oh my God, was there? I have no idea.
And if so, and that times are now worse because there's none of that, and that's a very sad thing to say.
Also, that must have been a extremely long time ago.
Yeah, you guys remember 2007, right?
This is a fucking fogey. We don't give a shit what this person has to say. They're old and irrelevant. Nothing matters. Once you reach the age of 40, how can I take you seriously? How can I take anything you say seriously? You were playing with brick as a child. They hadn't figured out how to make plastic toys yet.
All right. I feel like Tyler's projecting his fears because he's like creeping up on 30 now and he's starting to feel pretty old.
No, it's everyone else that sucks. Like South Dakota. Fuck them.
All right,
All
this
right,
next
buddy.
one is called
Playing with fucking ears of corn.
You're still young, Tyler. You don't have to worry about it, all right?
you've got plenty of
30 is
time.
the new 20, man.
Yeah, you're gonna do great.
I mean, it's not, but like you can say it is.
You can pretend.
Maybe they mean like, oh, it's been a while since like the good days of YouTube where you could like type KYS on YouTube before Susan ruined that. Maybe they meant that. Like it's been a while.
Yeah. Or you could, copy and paste Bob.
What?
Hey, you know Bob. Bob the stick man. They'd make it.
Oh,
like, you'd make it
okay, yeah. I
you
know what you're
copy-
talking about. Yeah. This next one is called Flaherty's. I'm assuming it's a name of a restaurant in the area. To the 5'9" waitress, you were super pretty.
How'd you measure her
How
up?
the fuck did you know that?
How do you know that?
Dude, they pulled up their iPhone fucking measuring tape
did
thing
the
and just like as she was walking quickly grabbed a pole of that height.
Or they took so
Ugh.
many pictures of the place and they like stood by them afterwards and did
my
the math,
God,
like
that's-
referencing,
okay.
like, okay, so this is 6 feet away at
They
this,
totally
but this is
mythbustered the whole thing.
That's psychopathic behavior.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do it.
All right.
or
to the
this is
5'9"
this is a short man who's like who knows what 5'9" looks like because they're like, I'm 5'9", so they're 5'9".
To the 5'9" waitress, you're super pretty and wanted to talk to you, but you were super busy. Yeah, dude, she was at work.
She's working.
Like, what do you
That's how that
mean?
shit works. And also, weird that it wasn't his waiter, you know? Like,
oh, yeah.
otherwise, he would have
That's
been able to
true.
talk to
Yeah,
them.
hey, wait a minute.
He was.
Not
This is a
my
person who.
5'9" waitress.
This is a person who goes into an Applebee's and scouts out like, I'd rather have that waitress over there. I want that one. Like they're scouting the other talent to see like, no, I want that one.
That would make me
They have a
so
preferred waitress.
fucking uncomfortable if I like witnessed that in real life. Like some
If
boomer
it was on the basis of could I have her? I like the cut of her jib. You know?
Yeah, can I go to that section? Whatever section she's working in, I want to be in that section.
I hate
Hey, if you're a waiter and you're listening to this, I can assure you, like, no one's ever thought about you once you leave the table. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that.
This next one is all one word with weird capitalizations and a number at the end. It's capital U, lowercase and, capital me, lowercase now, and then the number 2. So altogether, it's you and me now 2, but with the weird capitalization bullshit that I just said. Help me out a little here. A hint would be awesome. Pretend I am completely oblivious. Okay, maybe I am mostly oblivious. Sincerely, me.
Is this person on PCP?
Is this,
Maybe.
is this person?
This doesn't seem completely sound of mind, does it?
No.
No, well, I don't think it's sound of mine to log on to Craigslist.com.
True, but this is like especially
this
not
is like-
sound of mind.
Post-divorce having a sad Jack day on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
You know, like we've all been through divorces, so you know when you have a sad Jack day,
Huh?
Yeah,
and then you go on the internet and you regret it.
Yeah, like the moment you finish and then look at your tab that you're on, you just go, oh no.
No, you catch your reflection a little bit in the phone, and you're like, what have I become?
That's,
Who am
that's
I?
the worst.
I used to be a lawyer. Now I'm having a sad Jack day.
I mean, I'm still
On
a
the internet.
lawyer, but
I'm
still a lawyer.
yeah.
But I'm probably going to get fired when they come into my office.
because I was on FaceTime when I was doing this.
Oh God. All right, this next one is sweats at Surdix? Whatever. The
Surdix,
title yeah, Surdix. The title doesn't matter. For the guy in sweatpants in the liquor store, will you marry me? I like this one.
I
Huge
know
hog.
what happened here. They were
Huge
wearing
hog.
sweatpants. They have dong.
Huge hog.
Yeah, and like I appreciate the forwardness, the cutting of all the bullshit. There's no like, oh, what was I wearing? What were you wearing? No, you were wearing gray sweatpants, and I want to marry you.
Is that a bottle of Jack in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? It's like, no, I'm actually
Yo.
stealing a lot right
I'm stealing
now.
this. It's for
Oh my
my set
God.
check day.
You're singing.
I just got divorced.
Oh, so you're single?
Oh my God.
All right, this next one, it's a bit of a hike, so stay with me on this one. The title is, you offered to buy my Gatorade Marathon Gas / SLP, so St. Louis Park. Marathon gas station. I was the nerd taking too long in line. You were a very attractive and thoughtful woman who offered to pay for my Gatorade. I didn't hear you at first because
Bro, you're a
sometimes I so
dork.
caught up in my own. Let me finish. I didn't hear you at first because sometimes I am so caught up in my own world, I don't know what is going on around me. When I finally did know you were talking to me, I was caught off guard. When I looked at you and understood you were being kind, it surprised me. I immediately thought you were very beautiful, and offering to pay for my drink really surprised me. People are usually never kind. I just wanted to say thanks because I never probably acknowledged your beautiful heart. Anyways, I hope this somehow finds you.
This lady showing some kindness just saved us a school shooting.
Literally.
That I'm not even
Unfortunately,
fucking
yeah.
kidding you.
I know.
Like I'm
you're
not even
totally
kidding.
Right.
Holy
You're totally
shit,
right.
that is the
You-
saddest thing.
You legit have like a moral and legal obligation to, if anyone is posting incel shit and you see it, you got to report that shit immediately. Because
Oh
if
my
someone
God.
falls apart over someone buying a gate, also on the less serious side of this,
Yeah,
how bad were you fumbling your change to the point where someone was just like, I'll fucking pay for it. I'll
That's what I
pay
thought.
for it.
That's what I thought this bit was going to go like the, oh, dude, she wasn't being nice. You were just taking way too long, and she figured
let
she'd
me
just
see
do
here.
it herself.
She was
know,
sick of
they
the
actually-
jingling of your wallet chain, and then as you pulled out your camouflage wallet and you peeled the Velcro apart, she just couldn't handle it anymore.
You dumped
my card's already here.
change, and you were like starting to like count the change, like, okay, that's $2.35, and you're like, okay, so this is 95 cents, and you're like trying to make it work with the most amount of coins possible.
You're like, no. It said it was 2 for $5. It said it was 2 for $5. What the hell?
Tax exists. It's
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
$5.13. I'll
Why
just
should I have to pay?
I'll
Why
just-
should I have to pay fucking taxes?
I'll just
I
pay
don't
for the
believe in that.
Gatorade.
I'll just pay for the Gatorade. It's fine.
I'll just pay for the
just
Gatorade.
pay for the Gatorade.
Also, why are you drinking Gatorade? It does not look like you played any sports recently.
but
You're
are
one of the
very
skinniest
sweaty.
looking boys I've ever seen. That's a lanky boy. He was not playing any sports. He doesn't deserve a Gatorade. At some point, do you think we should maybe start implementing a law where, like, you gotta earn this Gatorade? Like, you don't just get the Gatorade.
You got to get a pump on or be extremely hungover. Those are the two instances where you can have Gatorade. And also, I get in my own little world. You weren't in your own little world. You were pretending to be the Mandalorian, you fucking nerd.
Clock.
You're not literally Ryan Gosling. You're just not. Like, sure, you're bad at talking to women, but that just doesn't make you literally him, okay? Because he's literally me. It can't be literally you if it's literally me, okay?
I'm going to report you.
This next one made me extremely uncomfortable, and I need you guys to experience this with me. Coffee at Holiday - white van, hot smile. IDK. Sometimes you see someone and you want to run through traffic to grab them. I'm usually
Grab them? Hold on. I might change my vocabulary.
Fuck!
I'm
Get over
usually-
here.
Get over here.
Grab him, quick.
Yeah. I'm usually lost in space, but today I almost did exactly that when I saw this girl. You grabbed a coffee at Holiday and took off in your van. You're fucking hot, and I just want to pick you up and toss you around. Smiley emoticon.
This is a person who has only ever watched porn. They think that's what they think that's how like people want to be talked to and about. They're like, yeah. They love it when I do this. It's like
And has only watched extremely specific anime porn.
You are scaring the hose.
I didn't read this entire thing. I got to "you're fucking hot and I want to pick you up and toss you around." I didn't read the last sentence, so you and I are experiencing this for the first time together. 6'4", athletic and a hung, probably delusional. That should do it. Have a great day.
Self-aware as well. You can put that in the list, because I guess
at least he knows what he's about.
Hey, hold on a second, Tyler. I want to speak to the fellas real quick.
I want to speak to the fellas.
Do you
I
guys?
want to speak to all the fellas.
Do you guys
out
need me
there
to
real quick.
leave the room? Do you need me to leave the room?
Get the fuck out of here? Leave.
Get the fuck out.
Okay.
No girls allowed, idiot.
Okay. Do you guys want
fellas.
Do you guys want like a beer or something while I'm gone?
Yeah, actually, I would love one.
Yeah, sure. I got you.
No.
Okay.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't care to hear you talk. I'm very misogynistic.
So, fellas, I want you to note that when we're reading
Get
these,
right up on the mic.
when we're reading these Craigslist misconnections and these things are being said, it's never once been a woman to a man. All right?
It's never once been.
What do you
never
mean?
once. And if it is, it's not worded like this. If it is ever a woman to a man, it's not. It's never saying. You ever see someone that you just want to run across traffic and snatch up? It doesn't say stuff like that. All right, like just take note. If you want to get fucked, literally don't do this. Let your
Don't do
intrusive
this.
thoughts pass and be a regular person.
Please, we're begging you. Be a regular human being. Don't say shit like that. It's weird.
All right, Tay, get back in here. Did you get a glass for that beer? I don't like it in the can.
Yeah, no, here I got it. I free poured it for you too.
This is 90% head. Yeah, fucking, let's just move on.
Anyway, last one here. The title doesn't really matter, but it is BP 118 divided by 72. So I'm just assuming where it is on Earth is like this BP gas station.
These are your exact coordinates where you live. I just want to come
Just has
grab
an IP
you.
address.
If I ever come across an IP address on Craigslist that's like even remotely close to mine, I'm burning my computer.
Yeah. If you ever get to the point where you see that, you need to report them, and we're never doing this bit again.
So the body of the post says, "Duh, slap myself!" Exclamation point. All lowercase. "I should have let you know how many of my friends have died in the past 3 years, and I will be looking for new friends. Nice talking to you. Message if you read." Excuse me? You think that's a good icebreaker? Hey, I just lost 4 of my best friends in the past 3 years. Do you want to hang out?
That's not a good number. I'm not feeling. I don't want to be your friend. You lose friends.
Yeah,
You're marking me for death.
Is that a self-reporting serial
You know
killer?
what? It probably is.
Like, oh, I can't. Like, most people maybe lose one. Like, if you're unfortunate, you lose one friend, and then when you get old, you start losing more friends. No one's like, I gotta start posting on Craigslist because my friends are dropping like flies. I can't hold on to these slippery guys. All right.
Well, no, that's even the wildest part because this is a misconnection. So he thought about this after the fact of running into someone in public that he didn't know. So he was willing to engage in a conversation with someone he didn't know about 3 of his friends dying and how he needs new ones.
Yeah. Oh, forgot to have you scan the QR code so you could apply to be my new friend.
We got great benefits.
This is someone who keeps bodies in his basement and talks to them until they start decaying, and that's when he's like, I lost a few more. Gonna need some new ones. Gonna need to fresh up.
I'm gonna need a wetter one.
Ew.
Or this person might suck so hard that their friends had to fake their own deaths just to get to get away from him. They were just like, there's one way out of this, and we got to all pay $50K to get new identities in a new state.
Honestly, if they post shit like this on Craigslist Misconnections, I believe
I
them.
would too.
You're not, if you're hanging out on Craigslist, you don't have many friends. And that's just the way of the world.
Mm-hmm. You know who else doesn't have many friends? Anyone who listens to this show. So thank you so much for listening
Especially
to our show.
Proppin.
Oh,
Fucking idiot.
Why are
Come
you so
on.
okay, fucking
Come
whatever.
on. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to our show. Go ahead and leave a like, favorite, comment, and or review. Really helps the show out, gets us into curated lists, and helps us beat that algorithm, baby. And if you want to join in the discourse, you can join our Discord. You can find that information in the description of wherever you're listening to us.
You can also go over to youtube.com/shapelessmedia, which is a corresponding YouTube channel with this very podcast. You will find every single episode of this show along with hundreds of other videos that you can go and do, and you can watch them however you want. However,
We've now reached the point of the show where we leave you with one final baseless claim. It's just something that feels right. It doesn't have to be based on anything. Don't worry about sounding bad. Don't worry what the liberals will think of you, okay? Just say it. Just say it with your chest. It's a baseless claim.
Matthew McConaughey has no pubic hair.
It's a good one.
I can't picture it.
I honestly, I can't either. I really can't either.
Do you think he's like a Ken doll down there?
I don't think he can grow body hair. I think he stays slick so he can catch up with the whales that try to escape his clutches.
It's a water speed sort of tactic.
Okay. Aqua Dynamics.
Yeah,
Sure.
so I can catch up to them in case they try and run away.
And his erection is the rudder.
That's pretty good.
Because he's 6'4", hung, delusional. What was the other one?
No, that was it.
I saw you around traffic. Wanted to snatch you up.
I want to snatch you up.
You were a bottlenose dolphin. I don't have enough in my collection. Just want to grab you.
I want to grab you. I want to hurt you.